Hello, hello. How are you? I am Tirra-Omilade, your goddess guru, your sister friend, and I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess-centered lifestyle. Today is April 5th, 2025. I get a sense that there are a lot of people who are a little stressed out. And so I just want to come on here today and share this with you. No matter when you find this, may this energy routine support you. It's all about working with the Meridian system. We'll do a little bit of a visualization and energy clearing. So I hope that you enjoy this. So what I want you to understand is it looks weird, but it works. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to just take a moment to take a deep breath in, inhale through your nose, long, slow, deep breath out through your mouth. Now what I want you to do, close your eyes and tune into your body because I want you to take note of how you feel before you do this. How do you feel? Is there any tension? Can you feel yourself not breathing deeply for the most part? Any places where there's unpleasant feeling? What are you noticing in your body? Okay. Beautiful. All right. So what I want you to do is the whole time we're doing this, I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we're going to start here on the stomach meridian. It's right here at the cheekbones. You're going to take your fingers and you're going to tap there. And again, as we do this, breathe in through your nose, long, slow, deep breath out through your mouth. I know it looks weird, but again, we're working on our meridians. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to what is called K27. So you're going to go to these little nodules here on the clavicles, and you're going to go right down, or collarbones, I should say. And you're going to go right down, and you're going to tap, 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 tap. And you do want to put a little pressure there. It shouldn't hurt, but it's like you want to relieve the stress that's there, if there are any energy blocks, because that's what we're working on. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to stop. I want you to take your fist. It doesn't matter which one. And I want you to knock right here at your breastplate, this thymus. I want you to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Sorry if it's loud, because that's where my microphone is. Beautiful. Now, if you do this on your own, you can go for as long as you need to. I want you to stop. I want you to take your fingers and I want you to go to your rib cage. You're going to find those top rib bones. They're right here to the side, right? Sort of like where if you were wearing a bra, where that bra would be, that's the bottom part of the bra. And this is spleen. Spleen helps you to digest, be it food or emotions. I want you to take a deep breath through your nose, out through your mouth. Beautiful. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand, put it on your left shoulder, and I want you to bring that hand across the body. Take your left hand, bring it to your right shoulder, and bring it across your body. And I just want you to keep doing that. And you bring it across the body and down, okay? Across the body. I'm trying not to hit my microphone. Bring it down that hip, okay? So what we're doing is we're getting the two different sides of our body to communicate. So I want you to stop, and we're going to do knee lifts. Even if you're sitting in a seat, laying in the bed, you just take opposite arm, opposite knee, okay? You want to, and if you can, bring that arm up and over just a little bit. Beautiful. I want you to stop. I want you to take one arm out, and I want you to turn your palm out facing the opposite direction, outside of your body. And then you're going to have the other palm come and meet it. Interlock your fingers. Bring your hands and arms in and up. We're going to take 2 deep breaths right here. Inhale and exhale. Another deep breath in. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take our arms, untwist them out. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take that top arm, leave it there with that palm facing out, and it's going to be at the bottom this time. The other arm comes across the top and unlock those fingers. You want to bring your arms in and up. hands up. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. All right, we're going to extend those arms, unlocking those fingers. You're going to take your thumbs and you're going to bring them right to the edges of the inside of your eyebrows. You're going to tent your fingers, the rest of your fingers. You're going to tent them. I want you to really push into, with those thumbs, into the eyebrows. And I want you to remember, we're working on a meridian system, okay? It's all about energy. So it looks weird, but just follow me. Inhale and exhale. Now what I want you to do is I want you to bring all of your fingers to the middle part of your forehead. They meet right there in the middle. And then I want you to stretch them out. Stretch out that forehead. Just bring those fingers across, pulling them, and then flick the fingers. We're going to do it again, going up just a little bit on that forehead. Flick. And then we're going to flick again, and we're going to keep going with a crown pull. So you're just going to go here to your skull, and you're going to, your skull. And you're going to just pull and pull. Now, if you want to go over the fingers, because maybe you have an intricate hairstyle, that's fine. That works when I don't want to mess my hair. And you just keep pulling down to the end. And I want you to put your fingers, your hands on your shoulders, and then just let them drop really hard. Let's do it again. Let it drop. And just let them hang there. And I want you to take 2 deep breaths. And exhale through that mouth one more. And as you exhale, I want you to bring your hands, crossing them over your heart. Just hold it there. Beautiful. Alrighty, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to rub our hands together like so. I want you to shake your hands, bring your hands together to your heart. We're going to meet heaven and earth. We're going to connect heaven and earth through our step. So we're going to extend our arms up and down. And as we do that, the arm that extends up, the palm is flat. The arm that extends down, the palm is flat, extending down, okay? So we're going to take a deep breath in, and as you extend your arms, you're going to hold your breath. We're not going to exhale until we bring our arms down. You ready? Let's go. Inhale up, doesn't matter which arm. Hold that breath. Exhale. Now take that opposite arm up. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. I forgot to say look up as you do it. So make sure you're looking up as you do it. Inhale. Switch the arm. Hold the breath, look up. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Hold the breath, look up. Exhale. And as we exhale, I want you to exhale all the way forward. And I want you just to hang over, bend over. We're going to take 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Now we're going to make figure 8s with our arms. You can just look at me so you don't know what you're supposed to do, but you just take your hands in your arms and you make a figure 8 all the way up over your, up the front of your body, over your head. And when those arms get over the head, you're going to bring your hands down the sides of your body. And as you do, I want you to imagine that you have created an energetic bubble around yourself. Bring your hands right to your heart. Taking a deep breath. So you're now in this bubble and it's holding your energy in there, all of the balance of energy that we've been working on with the meridians. I want you to take your hands and I want you to put them right in front of your pelvic area. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms up to our mouth. This is working with what is called the central meridian. I want you to make that sound. You're locking it in, okay? And then you're going to take your hands behind you, up your back. You're going to bring this hand from the middle of your back up over your head. This is working with the governing meridian, locking it in. Okay. And then what I want you to do is take 2 fingers, maybe 3, and put them right in the middle of your forehead, that third eye. I want you to push in and pull up. Okay. And then you're going to go to your belly button. You're going to push into your belly button, pull up. And again, this is connecting the governing meridian and the central meridian, which are extremely important when we're working with the meridian system. And I want you just to hold, and I want you to take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you don't even have to breathe with me. I'm just offering this in case somebody needs it. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that there's a golden white column of light is coming down over your energy. Just imagine that this energy bubble that extends out from you. Some people may call it the aura. And this golden white column of light is cutting any cords that might be connected between you and other people, situations, anything that's draining your energy. I want you just to imagine coming down through that bubble of light around you is cutting all the cords that are connected to you so that you have full access to your energy. Your energy is not leaking out. And then I want you to imagine that this golden white bubble of light that you are encased in, that it has a specific color. And you get to infuse it with whatever color you want, you feel you need, what's going to serve you the most. I prefer pink and light blue, but you can use whatever colors you want to embrace yourself or infuse into this bubble. And so now you have been able to bring yourself, your meridians with them more online so that they're working together, all of the systems that are in there, the channels. And I want you just to take note how you feel after doing this work. It is my hope that you do feel a little bit more calm, that you feel like you have a little bit more energy, you can be a little bit more focused, and it is separating you from all of the craziness that we are witnessing in the world. I want you to remember that this is your life, that nobody is dictating anything about your life. You are a sovereign being, no matter what. And we're not giving our power away. No one's going to take it, and we're not giving our power away. So I want you to always remember, you have the power to decide how you want to feel. You have the power to decide how much news you're going to look at or not look at. I want you to look at what do you have control over in your life, and forget the rest. Because when we do this kind of energy work, the way we're able to stay in balance and to stay in a position where we feel good is through making choices about how we think, about how we feel, making choices about the amount of rest we're going to get. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And yes, may the blessings of the goddess, the ancestors, be upon you and yours now and always. Peace and love.